I want to show you how to use the Firebase RemoteConfig with real time in Flutter. First, I'm creating a folder and opening with Visual Studio Code. If you are using Visual Studio Code and this not useful for or not functional for you, you should go to shell command like this and uninstall, then install, and it will fix this problem. And here I want to create Flutter, but not like this new project way. Like here, why I'm doing like this, I can specify the platforms, otherwise it will create the macOS, Linux, and web or Windows side too. I don't want that. That's why I am doing like this. You see, just two of them. And okay, I will change here from here to here. I will delete it and make it here scaffold. I will just do this in main.dart. You can modify it your project, pages or like that. And child text, just home page like this. Okay, now I will show you the Firebase site. Create your project, do your remote conf like this. Now enable the analytics for using RemoteConfig. Now here add the dependencies like Firebase core, oh sorry, I mean you could like make this and then add a comma, and now again another one, I forget that. Now and RemoteConfig. Now we are going to RemoteConfig. Firstly, we need to initialize it. When you created a new project, here just select Flutter, and we should first execute this one in your folder, in your application folder. Okay, then we should export this. If you do not that, the Flutter file will not recognize this. Like I will show you first the error. Like you see, comment not found. Don't forget this. Now when we do this, you see. Okay, this is because we should install this, but I don't know this site. I'm using the sudo, the root, but before that I want to give a info. In Android, when you publish something in Google Store, you need to change the application ID, or it will give a error here. Like I'm doing an example like this. It will give an error. That's why you should change this here. Make this before configuration about Firebase project. The App Store site, the iOS site, I don't know this. You should search it. Now we can do this like making sudo. I'm giving my password. Okay, it's fetching. Yes, just these sites. If you wanna edit, you should make a space like this. But I just want Android and iOS, and make an enter. Now here it's finished. Oh, this site, you should add this, copy this, and add this here below, above the run app. Make this async. Like this. And now you should widgets. Sorry, not this one. Sorry. I mean widgets like Flutter binding observer ensure installation. This is for the initializing or binding the Firebase. Now we have here what's saying the file Gradle will update to apply. Yes. Okay. Now for Google Services JSON, you see it's changed. When you not configure this, it will say it's an example, and when you publish it in Google Store, it will give a error. When you, I mean, when you give the app bundle, it will give a error here. It's example that you change it. It must be unique. And now, what we have here. Okay, now here the RemoteConfig, you should create a configuration. I mean, I'm saying maintenance and making it boolean and giving a false and publish changes. Okay, now I have a maintenance here and it's a false. Now I think I will not start yet the app. I am thinking what's left. Okay, there is something here in iOS site, like pod file. Yes, if you do not have this, just add this. I think it will come with you, and we should test the iOS site with like Arch pod install. This is for install pod, and this use is for M1 in macOS. Okay, we have an error because yes, that's because of the project pfx proj here. Where's that? This. If you configure your Firebase, like use this command, like Flutter Fire configure. If you do that, it will change this project px proj. I don't know the best solution, but mine is to delete this and again come to the root and Flutter create. I mean, we can do this here too. Just the iOS, just here, create this. Wow. Now I think we can install the pod. Yes, you see this, it's completed. Okay. Now we will we will make this stateful, because I am just doing here, you know, just in main.dart. You can change it, you can make it in another screen. Now I am creating a bool variable and saying Firebase. First I should create a Firebase RemoteConfig instance. Now RemoteConfig instance, get bool. I mean, why we have a, oh, that's undefined. Okay, we can not use this. All right, sorry, it's out of the class. Firebase RemoteConfig build get bool. Make this maintenance. It must be the same one with the updated case here. And now I will create a Steam subscription. It's because you know, if you want to use in one page or in another page, you should use the Steam subscription. In main.dart you don't need it, because it will run all time, and when you kill the app it will dispose it automatically. That's why you should, if you want to in a specific page, you should use Steam subscription. Then in this post you should cancel it for the memory leak, or it will go in the retain cycle and make a memory leak, cause a memory leak, and that's not good for the application. Now the init state, like here, we are getting this here, and RemoteConfig. Then here you see this onConfigUpdate. That's the stream. With this we will listen in real time the value here. When we change it like this and publish it, it will listen this. Now I'm going like this and listen this. And here first we should make this a thing and await. I mean, you can do this in a function here, and you like void or something, make a function, create a function and call it here in init state for the clean code. And in await we should RemoteConfig activate it here, and I will set a condition here, updated case. What's this meaning? This meaning is this here. If you have a configuration, the meaning is this keys, the names of the configuration. Like I will again give a maintenance. If there is a maintenance, like if there is a this, then make something go here, or give a new value of what? Of the get pull of the maintenance. Then make a set state, get the pull, or we can just make this maintenance because it will make a confusion. Then set it with the new value. Yes. Like this. I mean, you can set it here like this. I mean, your choice. I'm not doing this. Now we should go down here and make a bool maintenance attendary operator here. What's this mean? It's like if this true, or I mean, like this meaning is if this true, or you can do this like this. If this false, then make this or this. Ternary operator is working like this. It's a shortcut for if else. I mean, I want like text. Oh, that's no, that should not constant. Yes, I will say here maintenance. Okay. Now I think we should run it. Okay, you can use this in this post too. I'm just showing because it's not necessarily disposing in main.dart, but if you want to use this subscription in another page, you should do this here, cancel like this. Well, this is for avoiding the memory leak. Now like this. I'm looking if I forget something. Yeah, we should give a try. Yeah, sorry, for default value false. When I say true, it will come here, and it's true, then we'll set this. You'll see maintenance. Yep, that's it. Now, and you can check it out here, the Flutter Fire GitHub and home page. There is this all the use of it. You see, look here, like this. Why using the real time? Because in Flutter Firebase RemoteConfig there is a problem with throttling. What's mean throttling? If you have hundreds of thousands of users at the same time fetching the configuration, fetching these, it will make a throttle. It will say, oh, we are out of amount like memory like this in server side. That's why Firebase did make this feature, the onConfigUpdate, the real time. It's not very old. I think it's like 6 months ago, like that. I don't know, but it's not very old. It's new. That's why real time. It has a low risk in throttling. And we cannot say it will never happen. It have a low risk. It says in his documentation too that has a low risk, but it's the best usage of the Firebase RemoteConfig. You can use it like whereas this here, just make this, or like this with the stream subscription. Just get the bool. That can be anything, like not just a boolean string number JSON. It's for your project, which is the best. And you should don't forget this activate. If you do not do that, it will not activate and fetch it. And these two for binding the Firebase, initializing it like that. Yep. I mean, if you want to publish it after, don't forget this changing. If you forget this in first place, it's not problem. Change it after, then like again make it Flutter Fire configuration. But in iOS you will have the problem with this project, PubX project. Delete it, then make it again like this, create platform iOS like this. It will fix it. Pod install just that. If you have a use frameworks or use modular headers problem, just add these here in target runner do. I think it will add it automatically, but in case it's not working, just like do this. And yeah, that was a video from scratch for Firebase RemoteConfig real time and Flutter. Thanks for watching, guys.